a public voice can hide a very private struggle. Welcome to the Channel Fame Express. Many know Jordan Peterson for his lectures, books, and thoughtful discussions on meaning and responsibility. His words reached millions, offering clarity during uncertain times. Yet behind that composed presence was a period of personal hardship that few fully understood at first. It is often said that those who guide others are not immune to struggle themselves. In Peterson's case, this became evident during a time when his public work slowed and questions quietly began to surface. What is less known is how deeply personal health challenges shaped this chapter of his life. While audiences were familiar with his intellectual work, they were less aware of the physical and emotional toll he was experiencing away from the spotlight. Before this period, his rise had been steady. Years of academic work, clinical practice, and teaching built the foundation for his later recognition. When his ideas reached a wider audience, the response was immediate. He became a widely discussed figure, balancing support, criticism, and intense public attention. But as that visibility increased, so did the pressure. Constant travel, speaking engagements, and the weight of public expectation created a demanding pace. Over time, this strain began to affect his well-being. A turning point came when his health challenges required him to step away. This was not a simple pause, but a necessary decision shaped by circumstances beyond public view. For those following his work, the sudden absence raised concern and curiosity. During this time, updates about his condition emerged gradually. They reflected a complex recovery process, one that involved both physical care and emotional resilience. It was a reminder that healing is rarely immediate and often requires patience and support. There are also lesser-known aspects of this period that reveal a more personal side of his life. Family played a significant role, offering stability during uncertainty. Their presence highlighted the importance of close support systems, especially when public life becomes overwhelming. Yet, like many who face prolonged challenges, the journey was not straightforward. Recovery involved setbacks, progress, and moments of reflection. It required a shift from constant output to necessary rest, from public engagement to personal focus. And this is where the deeper meaning begins to unfold. The idea of tragedy is not defined here by a single event, but by the experience of navigating vulnerability while being widely recognized. It is the contrast between a strong public image and the reality of human limitation. Over time, Peterson gradually returned to public life, continuing his work with a renewed perspective. His experiences added a different dimension to his message, one shaped not only by theory, but by lived reality. The legacy of his journey is still evolving. It reflects both influence and introspection, strength and recovery. It reminds us that even those who speak about resilience must, at times, rely on it in deeply personal ways. Perhaps that is the quiet lesson within his story. That strength is not the absence of struggle, but the willingness to face it, even when the world is watching. What do you think defines true resilience, endurance, or the ability to step back and heal? If this story gave you something to reflect on, feel free to share your thoughts below. And if you value thoughtful, respectful storytelling, consider liking the video and subscribing for more stories like this.